Each jewellery is such an intimate purchase because when the client comes to us, it's a very vulnerable moment, it's a very personal thing. The points that we actually interact with our clients in their lives are very important milestones. It's an extremely privileged position that we're in.
Since young, I've always been somebody who's interested in art and design, and as I grew up, I wanted to make sure that my little pieces of art, it was something that I can bring along with me wherever I went.
Ruiyin and I were in the process of finishing university, so we were trying to figure out what our next steps were, thinking of what we could build together. So, given her background in contemporary jewellery and my background in product design, estate property was quite a natural progression.
We were not sure about the industry, so the fastest and the best way to start was to just take on clients and to see what the demands are for the industry.
We started straight out of school, no experience in this jewellery industry especially. When we were building the business, there was lots of things that we had to kind of learn on the fly. When we designed our first collection, it was really to demonstrate what we can do and our point of view in jewellery. Because I think there's a lot of competition or a lot of jewellers that are accessible to people. We need to allow our clients to understand what our take on jewellery is, why they would come to us and not someone else. It's a piece from our first collection, but we jazzed it up and crusted it with diamonds. The special thing about this ring is, even though it's a very big ring, we shaped it so that it's not cumbersome to wear. And it's quite light actually, so you can wear it throughout the day and it won't really hinder your movements. The other thing about it is, when we placed the diamonds, we didn't just want to, cover the top. For us, when we're designing something, this thing is not just to show to other people, but it's a piece for the wearer to enjoy as well.
It has always been our plans to expand overseas and to be stocked in international retailers, but in terms of getting celebrities and Michelle Obama especially to wear it, I think it has never crossed my mind.
很多 country 都没有这个感觉，那个灵感的感觉，就是说它的 design 跟别人的与众不同啊。所以我觉得它的 design 走到在前边的、前卫的。我跟他一起合作，我也是很开心。我也是有时候跟他交流，他的 design， 我的灵感，他的灵感也是很多给我。
I see it as he's like the extension of my hands sometimes. I try to always to think outside of the box as much as I can for the market and not think about how it's made. And then I come to Peter and okay, let's figure out if this can be made.
We fill our time when we're driving, we're always listening to something, not just music. So this particular podcast, Radio Lab, and they speak about things all like natural phenomena.
It's a lot of science and technology, yeah.
So these topics then, they catch on.
Somehow this idea has to boil for a while before I think it's curated enough because sometimes if the idea is too wide, I end up designing 3 collections in one collection, which has happened quite a couple of times. This is one of the series that I'm the most proud of. When you wear, it kind of encapsulates your ear, encages your ear, but at the same time it also forms a V shape that kind of frames your face.
Is this customizable in the different colors?
Yes, so you can customize it into white.
Our design philosophy is about finding balance. The balance between negative space and positive space, the old and the new. And I guess it's about finding tension as well. In contemporary jewellery, the idea is to question the value of jewellery itself.
It's a lot more art and academic. The reason for designing a piece of contemporary jewellery is really more to be exhibited as compared to worn. I think that's a main difference. So with fine jewellery, the focus is a lot more on wearing it.
I like that they were small, but they still looked like formal enough. Like I could wear them to like a cocktail, but I could also wear them to like a wedding. And they have diamonds and they're in gold, so I know they'll last. I like that they're locally manufactured. Like that's so rare in Singapore. And the designs are always fresh, and my favorite thing is that they're customizable.
The vibe is very specific, it's very contemporary, it's very forward, it's very unlike traditional jewellery.
For me, State Property is an intersection. I hope that it's an intersection of where art meets design. I hope it's also an intersection of where design meets craftsmanship.
Sometimes I try to create an antique vessel for the wearer to wear, and they then try to put their story into it.
Is really to be able to be a blank canvas, enough of a blank canvas, but at the same time have enough of a personality to first grab your attention. That's the delicate balance that we try and meet each time.